Hello, dear friends, and very warm welcome to our common garden. It's an extremely brief but potent alignment. Let us just remember the phrase, where two or more are gathered in my name, there I am among you. And let us then light our candles to signal our lighted presence in our circle, in our sacred circle.
Welcome, everyone. This will be a different process. We're in the full moon of Pisces time. Sasha, I think you wanted to start with we're going to start with introducing our group. Yeah, sorry. Okay, so Daniela is going to name you and unmute you. And what we'd like you to do is to say your name, where you are coming in from, and one word, one quality that you'd like to bring into our group chalice here as we begin this full moon meditation.
So we'll just start as the list goes. So, Claire.
Hi, everyone. It's lovely to be together again today. My name is Claire, and I'm joining you from the South Island of New Zealand. And the word that I would like to offer, the quality I would like to offer to our group chalice today is receptivity.
Thank you. Alexander.
Hello, friends. I'm joining today from Vienna, and the quality that resonates for me today is love.
Thank you. Sharon.
Hello, everyone. Oh, did you say John?
I didn't, but go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Please do.
Oh. Well, thank you. I apologize for that. Hello, everyone. I'm John. I'm joining from Missouri, USA, Central US. The quality I would add today is understanding.
Thank you. So Sharon.
Good evening, Sharon. I am joining you from southwestern Ontario in Canada. And the quality I'd like to offer is space.
Thank you. Okay, Andrea.
Hi, everyone. I'm Andrea, and I am calling today from Central Florida in the United States. And I would like to offer the quality of kindness.
Thank you. Darcy.
Hello, everyone. This is Darcy. I'm calling in from Washington, D.C. area. USA, and the quality I would like to bring in today is freedom.
Thank you. Okay, Maureen, hello.
Maureen from Homer, Alaska. Quality peace.
Thank you. And Michael.
Aloha, everyone. Michael calling in from the big island of Hawaii. And I would also like to share the quality of love, which is the impetus behind the entire universe. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, and I'm Daniela. I'm calling from Brussels, Belgium, and the quality I would like to add into our chalice is recognition.
So the way we invite us to work today is to go into silence, and we will be listening some music, and then we'll have a focused meditation for some times in complete silence. And we invite us to stay together, holding our space between us, our chalice in the center of our group, and to invoke the higher quality of Pisces, the quality of synthesis, and the quality of release what has to be left behind, and release all the physical bondage and connect on this higher spiritual note. And that's high spiritual note. It will be our truth, what is truth for us now.
I'd like to add and remind us that we are in the time also just before the equinox. It's very soon coming up. And we are being blessed by a Sun, Jupiter, Neptune conjunction. So the love, wisdom, synthesis powers, higher intuition, Christ consciousness, all of those beautiful, loving, generous, open, and spacious energies are available to us. Claire or Daniela?
Claire, you are muted.
Sorry. Yesterday during our group preparation meditation, the image of all the company of heaven with us felt very present. So as Daniela said, where two or more are gathered in my name, there am I among you. That includes all the company of heaven and all the subtle realms. And I know that I sometimes need to remind myself that that entire world is right here, and all I need to do is invite the subtle helpers in. So I just wanted to offer that to the group too, as to expand and augment our company today. Thank you.
Daniela, anything from you?
The, as I was remembering this past year, it came to me as magnificent and uncomfortable, and waves of joy and waves of sorrow that, you know, flew around the quiet space between them. And with this all actually came recognition of the importance and qualities of the epoch we live in, and deep gratitude to be alive at this time.
This actually isn't in our plan, but we have a small group. And so before we allow for whole group space, I'm going to break ranks here and ask if any of the participants have a very short, we don't want too many words, thought to keep in mind. And if you do, would you please raise your hand? And if silence is your thing, great. And we'll just take a moment. All right, then. So we're going to move into a period of silence. You can turn your screens off if you like. For the sound to work well, I'll be sharing my screen, which will not be, you may, I think, actually see Claire's as well. I'll be playing some Piscean music so that your curiosity is assuaged. It's from David Darling. David Darling was a Pisces. He just died a year ago. His music is very much in the Piscean feel. He was a man of deep compassion and flow. I've chosen that because he also played the cello. String instruments are connected to the heart strings. We talk about the heart strings. And the cello, when it's played, there's a piece of the instrument that touches right here in the heart center, very close to it. And the whole body of the cello resonates through our whole body, particularly through the heart. And so I will play it about 7 or 8 minutes, and our group will decide if we need a little bit more time. And I would invite you to journal if you need, whatever is needed for this time. You might just like to breathe. And with that in mind, maybe let's do some breathing together so that we have our bodies here and we have some mindfulness present. So if you will find your body in your chair. At this point, if you'd like to turn your screens off, please feel free to do that. Your feet on the floor. Put your attention in your abdomen. And notice the in-breath and the out-breath. Breathing in. I know I am breathing in. Breathing out. I know I'm breathing out. In breath. Out breath. Do that a few times. As I breathe in peace. As I breathe out, I smile. Peace, smile. Breathing in, I am here in this moment. Breathing out, it is a wonderful moment. In this moment, wonderful moment.
Welcome to those of you who have joined us since while the music was playing. I just want to read through the list of qualities that were placed into the group chalice at the beginning of our gathering, just to remind us of what came through and to invite you to ponder during the silent meditation those notes together with a receptivity to what might come through in the silence, through the silence. So the qualities, the seed notes that came through were receptivity, freedom, kindness, understanding, love, peace, more love, recognition, space. Maria Cristina, would you like to add a quality?
Serenity, poise, skill in action, always gratitude.
Thank you, Maria Cristina. So now we will enter a silent meditation. I will post the mantra of unification onto the screen in case that's helpful to refer to. And will be a meditation for perhaps 10 minutes or so. You'll hear the sound of the gong at the beginning and at the closing. receptivity, freedom, kindness, understanding, love, peace, love, recognition, skill in action, space, serenity, praise, and always gratitude. And so now we'll go around our small group again and invite you each to, or each of us to contribute a second note that might have come through during the meditation to add to our group chalice. The quality that came through to me was courage. Daniela, can I ask you to unmute as we go?
Yes, yes, thank you, Claire. Yeah. Okay. Alexander.
Yesterday at the Souls of Our Nations lab, there was a quote from Saint-Exupéry shared saying that love is looking the same direction. So through our meditation, what came to me is that all the happenings of the time, all the pain and suffering that we observe and absorb, it's recognition of the presence of the Christ, and that's the presence of Him as the focus of love. And that's what unites us through everything. Recognition of the presence of the hierarchy and the Christ in real time, right now.
Thank you, Alexander. Sharon.
What comes to me has been deep listening and that external peace out in the world can only come when we have internal peace in ourselves.
Thank you, Sharon. Andrea.
I was struck through this meditation with the word resurrection, and it means so many things. And as we sit in our garden together on the East Coast of the United States, we are coming into a time of resurrection where things are vivified and one starts to turn their face towards the light as we have increasing light, and sort of walking away from the darkness and the death that was winter, with this recognition that that there is so much ahead, that there is beauty and color and blossoming that is yet to come. And so resurrection is what I was focused on, the dawning of the new.
Thank you, Andrea. Darcy.
What was brought forth was the light of life itself. The focus was drawn towards that great principle which moves through all things upon this planet, planted by the Great White Lodge. The will to good, essential love, the freedom that lies within all of creation and life itself. The purpose to fulfill that which the great Lord deems as necessary within creation and evolution's continued unfolding. To align with this and to manifest this through ourselves, through our groups, and into the world is our greatest opportunity. At this point of crisis, we establish this, we see this, we invoke this, and through this, it is so. And we stand with that beauty and that light and that love of the Great One who has many names, but whom we call the Christ, who essentially said the time would come. And in that return would be the dawning of the new age of Aquarius. And our time is now. And we are seeing it unfold, and we are participating in the legions of the angels assisting us in all of creation. We are that love that embraces and covers all of life and unfolds the new life before us.
Thank you, Darcy. John.
Yes, what came through for me was conscious striving, the need or the ability to move forward consistently every day and build a rapid momentum through this constant forward movement, regardless of any external conditions or circumstances, while maintaining a conscious awareness, 360-degree awareness, so as to assimilate and integrate all these experiences as we move forward.
Thank you, John. Maria Cristina.
Slowly coming into this process. Thank you. Vision of redemption that we are now experiencing of the burning grounds leading to visions of possibility, unnecessary striving, and yet an acquiescence enabling that higher presence, that inner presence to unfold, to manifest through each of us, through humanity of whom we are a part. We are such integral parts of humanity, even as we bridge, yet we stand as humanity, manifesting the beauty, the love, the possibility of redemption. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria Cristina. Michael?
Yes. What came through to me was how humanity learns very slowly through pain and suffering, which led me to that great law of nature called the law of harmony. And interestingly, it's said that this law of harmony is an expression of the principle of conflict. And so we learn through conflict. And my take on this law of harmony is its goal is balance and at one-ment in manifestation. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. And what came to me is that we are supported and loved, that grace surrounds us, and joy is but a heartbeat away. So if there is one word I have to put on all of this, is grace and beauty and love. 3 words. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Sasha, would you like to carry on? Is there anything else you'd like to add?
Today we entered in the 5 days periods, and my sense is that what is expected from us as trained meditators is to hold the tension of our connectivity and tension of our group channel, especially during the time of the full moon. As through this channel, the stability of the vision could be held in front of humanity. Stability of vision with intention, with intense focus. So let us hold this focused channel open throughout this full moon and stay together as a group, this small group of us who gathered today, which is, we know that it's wider, but it's that focused intention of looking in the same direction, holding the channel open for humanity.
Thank you, Sasha. Claire, do you have something? I see you're unmuted.
I was wondering about revoicing the notes that were put into the group chalice now before we leave, and perhaps someone would like to close with the mantra of unification.
Absolutely. That sounds perfect. You've got the list?
Yes, and welcome to Anna and Oni. I hope I've pronounced your name correctly.
Okay.
So the seeds that came through were these, and I hope I've got them, the essence of what was of what you spoke. That love is looking in the same direction. That it's the recognition of the presence of the Christ that unites us. And it's in real time right now, as life is unfolding. That this requires courage, the way of the heart, deep listening, since it's internal peace that leads to peace in the world. What came through too is that this is a time of resurrection, of vivifying, an invitation to walk away from the darkness. There is still so much ahead, rich in beauty and color, blossoming. The dawning of the new. It's about the light of life itself, the will to good. That is the core of life, love and light, and of evolution's continued unfolding. That the invitation is for us to align with this and to manifest it in ourselves and in our lives. What an opportunity. This is why we're here at this time. The time will come, and the time is now. We are both witnessing and participating in this process. We are the love. We are now the hands and the feet of Christ in the world. And in order to manifest these qualities, there needs to be a note of conscious striving, a forward focus and movement, regardless of our circumstances. It's about deep assimilation and integration. And then there's the redemption aspect. That while we're experiencing the burning ground, there's the invitation to acquiescence, which might be understood as enabling or allowing the inner presence to manifest in each of us and as the group, humanity. Manifesting the beauty and the love and the possibility of redemption. We learn slowly through pain and suffering. But the law, or the law of harmony, is an expression of conflict, the goal of which is balance and at oneness. And at all times we are supported, we are loved. Grace surrounds us. Joy is but a heartbeat away. Grace, beauty, love. Thank you all for your intimate sharing today.
Thank you for taking those down, Claire. That was beautiful and really helpful. I'm wondering if you had put the mantra of unification up, and maybe if you would read it and we can all read it muted in our own space.
The mantra of unification. The sons of men are one, and I am one with them. I seek to love, not hate. I seek to serve and not exact due service. I seek to heal, not hurt. Let pain bring due reward of light and love. Let the soul control the outer form and life and all events, and bring to light the love that underlines the happenings of the time. Let vision come and insight. Let the future stand revealed. Let inner union demonstrate and outer cleavages be gone. Let love prevail. Let all men love. We play the Kyrie until people are ready to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Sasha, do you have any last announcements? And then we'll play the Kyrie and leave our garden and tie up and release this past year as we move into the new year and new light.
This Sunday, we invite you to come to the group garden again to celebrate together the equinox festival and the beginning of the new cycle, as we've been doing for the last 10 years. Thus, entering the new year, new cycle together with the 2025 initiative. We will share impressions that our group received as the focus for the new year, new cycle. And thus we will continue our journey together. You will receive an announcement in your email in the next couple of days. Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you all for being here. Claire, you can close us out with the Kyrie. Thank you.